We welcome you in the Marietta, Georgia Swanee Sports Academy. Our final game of the day, and what a matchup it'll be. It'll be the Missouri Phenom going up against the New Jersey Sparks. Joe Hillsman, glad to be here with you. The Sparks head coach, Keith Gilchrist, and the Phenom head coach, Nick Branford. Of course, the standout players for the Phenom you'll take a look at. Alicia Sutton, she's going to Texas and an EBA star. And, of course, you've seen the Sparks on the network. Honesty, Scott Grayson, Raven Farley Clark. Yeah, they put in work. Kate Hill, the Rutgers commit, who has C. Vivian Stringer here as well. They will be all in the gold tops, gold bottoms. They got on black numbers trimmed in gray. And the Phenoms will be all in black tops, black bottoms, and numbers are in white, and they are trimmed down the side in the baby blue of the Carolina. Right off the muscle, no good. Rebound gonna come down to the Phenom, and here they come working back this way. Sutton into the forecourt, gonna Euro step to the hoop, layup good. Alicia Sutton right there quick, 2016 Parkway North out of the basket. So Hill gonna dump it over. There's Patterson. Danielle Patterson holds it and kicks it back to Honesty Scott Grayson. Grayson now to Patterson. She holds high on the right wing. Now gonna spin and work on, being guarded by Jada Poland. Poland really forced her and made her do something else. That ball was deflected and taken away. Here comes Jordan Roundtree with it. Roundtree into the forecourt, left-hand dribble, stops, and then pops it back to Sutton. Bracy, Poland, Sutton, Roundtree, and Elliott, the five on the floor for the Missouri Phenom. And here's Sutton on the right wing. Now she kicks it to the top. And there's Jordan Roundtree and puts it on the floor. And it will stay with the Phenom. And Coach Gilchrist didn't like that defensive effort. We know all about Coach Gilchrist here on the network. Our first time getting the Missouri Phenom here on the network. And Chris, just overall, what's your take over this Missouri Phenom team?
Well-coached program. I think a matchup to watch here is going to be, we keep talking about Sutton and Honesty Scott Grayson, the 2018 out of Blair Academy that we've seen on a number of the Prospects Nation TV broadcasts, which are powered by SUV TV. You see, it looks like Phenom is going to be coming out here, putting in a lot of the 2-2-1 press that we've seen so many teams run here this week.
Scott Grayson into the forecourt. It is Hill, Scott Grayson, Danielle Patterson, Blessing Ejiofor, and Naomi Jimenez, the five on the floor for the Sparks. Patterson, a short corner jumper, good. Mary Lewis High School, class of 2017. She's out of Brooklyn, New York, and we're in a tie ball game. A minute and a half gone by. Bracy holds on the left side, now gives it to Roundtree. Jordan Roundtree, power dribble, ball knocked away, kicked over to Sutton. Sutton a long three, kaboom.
Got him.
5 points right out of the gate from Parkway North, Alicia Sutton and St. Anne, Missouri.
Sutton will be a Naismith watch candidate this year throughout the season. A number of our members of our staff, whether it's Brandon Clay, Chris Hansen, Jonathan Hemingway, Kyle Moore, all a part of the Naismith selection committee.
Honesty Scott Grayson, jumper, good. She got scratched on the face earlier. Didn't bother. She had a little salve on it. It's healed all up, and she's out here hooping again with that opening jump shot there for her. 5-4. Missouri leading New Jersey.
Being a 2018, Honesty Scott Grayson is just holding her own and showing why she's one of the top players in her class in that 2018 class.
She just continues to get better, man. Just really does. Roundtree hit her on the cut. The pass is knocked away. Jimenez headed, and here comes Kate Hill. Hill running in transition. Hill dumps it off now. There's Ejiofor. Ejiofor shot up, no good. Rebound ripped down by Elliott. Kadrian Elliott knocked it down. Sutton up ahead. There's a long three. No good by Roundtree. Rebound down low. Offensive foul and a loose ball foul for Elliott on Elliott. Class of 2016, 6'2", South High School, Wichita, Kansas. So Scott Grayson will walk it into the forecourt. 13-10 to go. Oh, we just lost power on the clock. Clock power. Kate Hill gonna drive and float it up, back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Patterson. Patterson's shot is good. 6-5 now. It's 6-5, and now we have a stoppage of play. Stepping through, scooping to the layup, to the hoop, no. Rebound, the edge for Scott Grayson. Honestly, Scott Grayson now going to turn it on. She has numbers if she wants it all the way to the hoop. Layup good. And honestly, Scott Grayson just so much in control out of Brick, New Jersey. Blair Academy, class of 2018. 12 to 8, 10:43 now. Kate Hill is guarding Bracy. Lola Bracy dumps it over to Elliott. Elliott jumper good. She actually got the assist from Jada Poland. Kendrian Elliott with her first hoop. 12 to 10. And here's Kate Hill. Hale being worked on by Bracy. Hill goes between the legs. Now Bracy came out and really stuck it to her. Gonna drive and a foul. Foul on the floor. Let's see who they'll call it on. It'll be a shooting foul, so Kate Hill will be going to the free throw line. Jaden Pimentel will be getting ready to check in. Class of 2017, 5-4 Parkway North High School. Free throw, good for Kate Hill. Mass substitutions. Milan Johnson will come in. Ravy Farley-Clark will come in. Megan Swords will come in. Kate Hill to get one more free throw. It is up and back on over, out of bounds, no good. 13 to 10, 10:16 to go. Steal and a turnover in the backcourt. There goes O'Reilly. O'Reilly hands it underneath, now kicks it back over. Milan Johnson, a jumper, good. A long two for Milan Johnson out of Teaneck High School in Teaneck, New Jersey, 5'7", class of 2017.
Good job by O'Reilly there. She tried to make that late pass late, got deflected, and was able to find the other offensive player on the perimeter.
Bounce pass inside. There she goes down to Poland. Poland kicks it around. There's Sutton. Sutton with a jab step. Goes down the left. Kicks it off to the left, and she lost the ball. O'Reilly going to come away with it for the Sparks. And a pass will be knocked, and Milan Johnson still has it. Johnson now fighting for it. Goes out of bounds, and it will go to the Missouri Phenom. The Phenom all in black. Black tops, black bottoms. They're trimmed in white numbers. And they got that trim going down the side of the baby blue. Inbound to Sutton. 9.5 to go. Sutton, long pass up ahead to Jordan Roundtree. Roundtree being trapped. Bellarand is into the contest. Bellarand's had herself a tournament, huh, Watkins?
Yeah, she's been playing well. You know, and you know, Roundtree, she keeps pulling the trigger back on her arm every time she's shooting the threes. You know, go ahead and hold that follow through and get it there. It's almost like she's heat checking every single shot.
Yeah, heat checking, or as they say with a wide receiver coming across the middle, alligator on. Let's go ahead on and follow that thing through. The ball knows how to be following through. Farley-Clark to Swartz. Swartz feeds the post to Bellarand. Bellarand, a hard dribble, goes up. No, got fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
I love that underneath inbounds play there from Coach Keith Gilchrist. Throw it in. You see that run a lot just in the NBA set. You get that initial flex cut that's so hard to guard, especially when teams are playing man-to-man.
Timeout is called with 9:09 to go. Sparks leading 15 to 10 over the Missouri Phenom right here. SUV TV. Bellarand sinks both free throws. So it's 15 to 10, 9:09 to go. Give it up to Sutton. Sutton into the forecourt. She was fouled. Let's see. Bellarand picks up the foul. Brienne Bellarand, class of 2017. She's out of Emerson, New Jersey, ICHS. Roundtree looking. And inbounds it now to Sutton. Sutton holds it. Dribbling between the legs, and now she's going to hesitate and go. Sutton all the way, floating from the foul line. Good. Alicia Sutton beginning to feel comfortable now. She has 7. So checking in now for the Phenom, number 12, Alexia Willard. The shot rolling in good for Willard. Well, Willard coming in and scoring right off the muscle. 2016 6-1 Scoutland High School. Also into the game now is Aaliyah Johnson, 6'3". Put it on the floor is Bellaran. Bellaran gives it inside to Swords. Megan Swords. Foul now. 15-14, 8:05 to go. Now they inbound it. Raven Farley Clark on that last hoop. Ball knocked out of bounds. 7:44 to go. Coach Gilchrist up. One of our favorite coaches, very animated, and as Hemi told you on the other broadcast, his team kind of plays like that. They take the personality of their coach. You hear that a lot. There's Alicia Sutton. Sutton puts it on the floor, now kicks it back. Stop. They're going to kick it out to the top. Here's Pimentel. Pimentel now. A long 3 over the ring. Front iron, no good by Johnson. Kicked it back. Johnson got the rebound. Now here's Pimentel. Sutton now wants to see something else happen. So Sutton backs it back out. Johnson gonna clear to this left corner. Sutton with a lot of dribbling. She can't get what she wants now. Foul on Milan Johnson. 17-14, 7:14 to go. Coach Kevin Gilchrist and his staff into it. Head coach Nick Bradford from Missouri. He's been pretty animated as well, but he's in a sitting position right now. Right now is the key word. Sutton swings it over to Johnson. Aaliyah Johnson puts it on the floor, dribbles to the foul line. Jumper, no, it rolled off. Rebound by Bellaran. They fight for it out of bounds, and let's see. It will stay with the Phenom, and mass substitutions now. Scott Grayson, Hill, Jimenez, Patterson, and Ojefor will be coming in.
Phenom's getting almost any shot they want here versus defense that the Sparks are playing. They're getting good shots. They're not all falling in.
Bracy back in now for the Phenom. Johnson goes around now and gives it off to Willard. Willard to Bracy. Bracy swings it over, puts it on the floor. Now swings it over to the right. And there's Jada Pimentel. Over to Willard, whose shot was no good. Pimentel got the rebound and then traveled. 6:36 to go, 17-14. The New Jersey Spartans leading the Missouri Phenom. Jimenez inbounds it to Hill. Hill now will cross the timeline. Bounces it in to Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson now going to come back, kick it back over to Hill. Hill puts it on the floor with the left hand. She drives in. We've got a foul on the play. Foul there on Jaden Pimentel. Pimentel, class of 2017, Parkway North, 5'4", and Naomi Jimenez will inbound it now for the Sparks. Jimenez into the backcourt to Hill. Hill over to Honesty Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson kicks it over to Patterson. Patterson puts it on the floor now, driving into the lane. Kicks it out. Blessing Edgefor gets it. Now here's Patterson to Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson gets the screen. Now she pulled back. Jumper, foot on the line. No good. Rebound comes down to the Phenom, and now we've got a foul. So Lola Bracey will be going to the free throw line. Bracey out of Kirkwood High, Kirkwood, Missouri, class of 2017. Free throw, front iron, no good.
You know, while we got a chance, we've been mentioning it on the broadcast, but just a number of schools here, you know, whether it's Kansas, Rutgers, Mississippi State, still got Florida here, LSU, Alabama, Missouri State. You know, schools from all over the country here make their stop here before many of them will still be here tomorrow and or head to Augusta.
That's right. Place to be. Any gym is home, and the coaches have filled up this gym pretty good all weekend long. Sutton races back to the scorer's table. She'll check in just a moment. Pimentel just picked up another foul. 17-14. 5:41 to go. Now, here it is with Kate Hill. Hill gives it over Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson jumper fading away. No. Rebound is going to come down to Willard. Willard now passes up ahead, and she was fouled from behind by Blessing Ogefor. Ogefor picked up the foul. And Lola Bracey will take it out. 5:23 to go. Inbound there, Sutton. Sutton on the drive with the left hand. It's no. Rebound comes down to Danielle Patterson. Patterson now. Inside and did not score.
Both teams have gotten real stagnant here offensively over the last 5 minutes. We've been stuck on the same score.
Patterson at the free throw line. Danielle Patterson free throw rolls in good. Patterson to get one more. 18-14. Patterson good. Inbound to Bracey. Poland gets it to Bracey. To Sutton. Sutton across the timeline. Now swings it over to the left. Sutton now puts it between her legs. Kate Hill comes out to guard her. Johnson goes down the lane, floats it up. No. Blessing Ejiofor gets the rebound. So now here comes Belleran into the forecourt. Belleran gonna loop it high to Blessing. Blessing tried to kick it out high. Sutton shot the passing lane and stole it. It's Sutton one-on-one with Hill. Floats it up good. Alicia Sutton floating it home.
Great job there by Sutton to actually float it and jump a little bit to the right and get around the defender who's going to try to take a charge on her. Most players would look to just put their head down and barrel through them right there.
She has 9 points in the contest. Now they dump it down low. Jimenez up and in good. Naomi Jimenez, West Town High School. Shot is off the glass, no good by Aaliyah Johnson. Rebound by Ejiofor. Blessing is really blessing herself on the board. Here's Hill. Hill between the rings with the right hand, now peels it back out, swings it in the corner. To Belleran. Belleran backs down on Bracey and a foul, and let's see. Foul will be offensive. Offensive foul on the Sparks. So Milan Johnson will check in. And Danielle Patterson will take a seat. Joel Hilsman, Chris Watkins with you. The Phenom trailing the Sparks 21-16. Sutton with a nice pass. Shot is off, no good. Sutton got the rebound, put it back up, no. Rebound comes down to Naomi Jimenez. Jimenez now into the full court, goes between the rings and now kicks it back out to Hill, who brings it across the timeline. Kate Hill gonna go into the corner. Ejiofor, jumper, short, no good from the short corner. Rebound there by Poland. Poland gets it up ahead, and now here's Pimentel. Pimentel now gonna swing it over. There's Poland running with her shot up. No call, no foul, out of bounds, and it will go to.
Got to call something right there, you would think.
You would think, and Coach Nick Bradford wanted something called.
You know, both players are a little bit out of control right there. Maybe that's why they didn't call it, because the defender wasn't there to take the block. The other one kind of went in there flying in, so.
Bounces it low. Bellaran holding with the left foot pivot. Now dribbles over the, passes it to Johnson. Milan Johnson pass tipped away. Jada Poland in there with her hands. Class of 2016, 6 feet. Fort Jimwat West. And she is out of O'Fallon, Missouri. So O'Reilly will check in right now. Kelly O'Reilly, Montville, New Jersey. Class of 2016 taking the place of Kate Hill. There's Milan Johnson to Riley. Riley off the screen, a three, no good. Rebound, Bellaran on the other side. She went up, the ball was blocked from behind. They go to the floor and fight for it. Pimentel comes back with a triple dribble. They got numbers 2-on-1. She's got Roundtree with her. She doesn't use it, and a foul on the way up. So Pimentel will go to the free throw line in a 5-point game with 2:45 to go, 21-16. Pimentel at the free throw line now for her second shot. Missed the first one. Second one, no good. She missed them both. Rebound fell on the floor. Pimentel gave it out to Poland. Poland could not get the jumper to fall. They fight for the rebound. Coming away with it now is Milan Johnson. Milan Johnson holds it, gets it across to Jimenez. Jimenez down to Bellaran. Bellaran across the timeline. And Bellaran going to drive all the way. Nothing there. Up, Raven Farley Clark. No, they tip Farley Clark on the recap. Good. Off of the deflection, Raven Farley Clark. She now has 4 points, 6'4", class of 2017. Roundtree driving and fouled as she went up trying to go hard. So Jordan Roundtree will go to the free throw line out of Kirkwood, 5'9", class of 2016.
Roundtree left no doubt on that possession. She was going to make sure and force the official to make a call by making that contact.
Very much so. At the free throw line, stroking in the first one good. She's an EBA All-American as well. And going to Missouri, staying at home. Dynasty Scott Grayson now will check in. Roundtree, second free throw good. So here's Milan Johnson with it. Milan gives it over. There's a long three. Good. Three-pointer by Kelly O'Reilly out of Montville. She stroked in that three ball. Sutton pass up into the corner to Pimentel. Pimentel going to attack on the baseline, go reverse and score.
Love her aggressiveness here. I mean, she's coming in trying to get hers since she's came in off the bench here over the last 4 minutes.
Yep. In her second stint here, we're at 145, less than that 6-point game, 26-20. Milan Johnson had it taken away. Good steal by Roundtree. Up ahead to Pimentel. It was behind her. She had to recover it over in the right corner. Can't put it on the floor. She has to call time. She picked up that dribble in the corner, and she had that sideline, and then O'Reilly was there with her. 90 seconds to go. It's time for a ProspectsNation.com instant replay, and it is Pimentel going with that reverse, going from the right to the left. A little dipsy-do. (26-20), 1:30 to go. The Phenom and the New Jersey Sparks. New Jersey Sparks right now, honestly, Scott Grayson has 6. Danielle Patterson has 6 as well. Alicia Sutton, who's going to Texas right now, she has 9 for the Phenom to lead them. So 1:30 to go. I like how Coach Bradford is really into it and drawing up the huddle. Maya Johnson is into the ball game, and she will replace Kendrian Elliott. Sideline out of bounds for Sutton. Sutton looking, gets it back. Sutton pull up, jumper, no good. Rattled around and came out. Ball popped out, and Sutton was able to scoop it back up. She's going to Texas. Roundtree to Sutton. Sutton holds and now goes down low. Poland back over to Sutton. Sutton with the crossover, now kicks it to the top. Pimentel traveling violation. Got to move those feet before you put the ball on the ground or it'll travel, and that's the case. So, honestly, Scott Grayson will inbound it. Scott Grayson, Kate Hill, Danielle Patterson, Raven Farley Clark, and Kelly O'Reilly, the 5 on the floor for the Sparks. Sutton, Pimentel, Roundtree, Poland, and Johnson, the 5 on the floor for Missouri. Down low. Nice move. Jumping with the hook. No. And a foul on the shot. She'll get 2. Well, she'll walk up to the free throw line. Danielle Patterson. She's already hit 2 free throws today. Class of 2017, 6'3", Mary Lewis High School.
Like that ball screen action right there. Actually, my coach, I used to call that Florida. Got it back when they had Joakim Noah and Al Horford playing there. You ball screen and pop, and then you have the ball side post just seals inside.
Patterson at the free throw line. Second free throw is good. So she stroked both of those free throws in. 8 points in the contest for Patterson. Gives it over to Pimentel. Pimentel now bounces it up ahead. Hold it long cross-court pass. Shot is up, no good. Kate Hill in there trying to get the rebound. Maya Johnson comes away with it. They swing it around. Roundtree, topside 3. No good. Can't get the roll. And out of bounds, and it will be Phenom ball. Phenom are in the black, and the Sparks are in the gold. And Jimenez will come in, and O'Reilly will go out. 38-7, 10 seconds, 8-point game, 28-20, the Sparks leading. Roundtree, catch, fire, air ball, rebound Sutton. Alicia Sutton now peels it out, now swings it to Pimentel. Pimentel picked up by Scott Grayson. She drives, ball was knocked away and taken away by Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson dribbling with the left hand. She's got pressure coming from behind. Pimentel knocked it away. Maya Johnson got it, and now let's see, we have a foul. Foul will probably be on Danielle Patterson. It will be on Patterson. 22-9, 10 seconds, and it'll be the 1-1. Nope, no 1-1. Milan Johnson races to the scorer's table. She checks in. Scott Grayson will check out. So Alicia Sutton will walk it across with 18 seconds. Dribbling with the right hand, belt high, conducting the offense over to Pimentel. Pimentel to Sutton, a 3. Bang! All 3 of them from Alicia Sutton. Great rotation on that ball. A long shot by Hill at the buzzer is no good. It is 28-23. The Sparks lead at the half over the Missouri Phenom. Second half underway, and the Phenom, they are all in black tops with the white numbers and blue trim. So honestly, Scott Grayson and the Sparks are all in the goal. Pump fake, Sutton, baseline, short corner jumper, hit the side of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Jimenez. Jimenez over to Kate Hill, and here come the Sparks. Up ahead to Scott Grayson. She stopped, goes in the corner to Patterson. Patterson down on his baseline, gives it over to Raven Farley Clark, who goes with the right hand up and counted. And the foul, Raven Farley Clark. So Farley Clark will go to the free throw line. Shot is up, and the shot is back iron, no good. Tip, rebound gonna come down, and now here comes Bracy. Lola Bracy using speed in the open floor, left her feet. There's the pass over to Poland. Poland airball shot. Bracy gets the rebound, kicks it back out to the top to Sutton. Sutton was patient, could have pulled that. They go down low. Shot is up, no good by Elliott. She got her own rebound now, gives it over to Jordan, who missed that shot. Jordan Roundtree missed it. And a traveling violation called on Kate Hill in the backcourt. 30-23, 15:02 to go. Coming up on just a minute gone by. Joel Hillsman, glad to be here with you. Hashtag PSB Power 48 from Marietta, Georgia, and Swanee Sports Academy, Cobb. Sutton, crossover, quick step back, jumper, Sutton. Oh, that's just filthy nasty from Miss Alicia Sutton out of Parkway North. She's going to Texas, St. Anne, Missouri, class of 2016. So Kate Hill goes behind the back, now between the rings. Picked up now by Lola Bracy. Gets the screen, now here's Hill. Hill gonna go all the way, shot is up, no good. Tip, they fight for the rebound, falling to the ground. It's gonna go out of bounds, and it will be Phenom ball. So the Phenom will be inbounding it. Down by 5, 30-25. Sutton catches the inbound, now goes into the forecourt, blazing speed, dumps it off to Elliott. Elliott kicks it back to Roundtree. Roundtree puts it on the floor, now sends it over to Lola Bracy. Bracy gonna drive, float it with the right hand, off the glass, no good. Farley Clark gets the rebound, and gives it to honestly Scott Grayson. They got numbers if they hurry. Scott Grayson bounces it ahead to Patterson. Patterson layup, no. Scott Grayson rebound up, no. She'll go to the free throw line. So they had numbers, and Scott Grayson just led it for Patterson. She missed it, but Scott Grayson did not quit playing. Got the offensive rebound, tried to go up for the putback, and was fouled. 14:07, and she's going to the free throw line. She has 6 in the game. Scott Grayson back iron on the first free throw. So Kendry and Elliott will go out. Free throw good for Honesty Scott Grayson. Morgan Jones checks in. Long three, Roundtree, no good. Front iron, rebound hit the floor. Kate Hill came away with it. Hill up ahead to Honesty Scott Grayson. Gives it to Farley Clark. Farley Clark, layup, no good. Rebound's gonna come down to Poland. Poland up to Sutton. Sutton using a quick dribble all the way. Back to Poland. Great job by Alicia Sutton. Jada Poland, her first field goal. But man, Alicia Sutton really did something nice. Timeout call by the Sparks. 31-27, 13:30 to go, and a timeout call. Wow, Alicia Sutton blazing electricity in open floor. She hit that jumper right there. That's the 3 ball, and then she came back in the open floor with a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful dime to Jada Poland. 13:30, it was a 30-second timeout call. The ref Phenom will break out of their huddle now, taking a look at Morgan Jones as she walks onto the floor, 33 in black with the white numbers. And the Sparks and Coach Keith Gilchrist will break their huddle as well, taking a look at Honesty Scott Grayson, number 3 right there. 2018, get used to watching her. Her game is just now developing, and you see that the row of coaches that are sitting there right behind her that were just in the shot. Washington, USC, Miami, all taking notes over there. South Florida as well. Jimenez will inbound it now, and here comes Kate Hill. Hill into the forecourt. Hill will hold it with the right hand now with the left. Peels it back to the right, gets a screen from Raven Farley Clark. Raven gonna pull that 3. Good. Raven Farley Clark now. She's found the range with that 3 ball here of late and knocks it in. It's 34-27, and Raven Farley Clark has 9 in the contest. Coming up on 3 minutes gone by, now under that, 12:59 and counting. Roundtree gives it to Jones. A long 3 by Bracy is no good. Good chase down by Poland, but she saved it right to Raven Farley Clark, who gets it to Honesty Scott Grayson. On the break, Scott Grayson got it knocked away off of her knee and out of bounds. Good hustle there from Lola Bracy. Lon Johnson, multiple substitutions now. Blessing Edgefor will come in. Raven Farley Clark will go out, as will Grayson. So it will be O'Reilly, Milan Johnson, Belleran, Megan Swords, and Blessing Edgefor into the contest for the Sparks. A foul on Milan Johnson. Roundtree, Sutton, Jones, Pimentel, and Poland in the game for Missouri. So here is Pimentel. Pimentel gives it over to Sutton. Sutton holds between the rings, picked up by Belleran. Belleran really being active with her and trying to get a count on her. She does have a count on her. So Sutton goes down in the right wing, kick it out to the top. Morgan Jones gonna pull a topside 3. Good. She caught it from the top and stroked it like she knew what she was doing. Morgan Jones, the left-hander, splashes home the 3. There's a 3 by Milan Johnson. No, fight for the rebound. Jimenez, excuse me, not Jimenez. That's going to be Pimentel comes away with it, and now here's Sutton. Sutton swings it over. Pimentel wanted to pull the 3. Stop, goes inside with a jumper, popping shot. Good. Jada Poland. Excuse me, not Jada Poland. Jaden Pimentel. My correction. So now here's Milan Johnson. Milan over in the corner. There's O'Reilly, a 3. Back iron, no. They tip, fight for the rebound. It's on the floor, scrapping for it, out of bounds. The Kansas coach stops it with a foot. It will stay down on this end, and now it's time for a ProspectNation.com instant replay. Look at that. Nice pop. She wanted to pull that 3, took that one more escape dribble back, and pulled up and hit that jumper, did Pimentel. They fight for it again underneath the basket. Great hustle down there. That Belleran hustling again. Yeah, Belleran. Brianne Belleran, 5'10", class of 2017, Emerson, New Jersey, down there just hustling down on the floor. Looking, and they inbound it to Blessing Edgefor. Edgefor to Swords. Swords now to O'Reilly off a screen, a 3 off the right, no good. Rebound comes down to Poland, there comes Alicia Sutton. Sutton now into the forecourt, going behind the back, in control of the dribble. Step back, jumper, it's gonna be off to the left. Hit the bottom part of the backboard. Jones got the rebound now over to Pimentel. Pimentel puts it on the floor. Stop. Jumper inside the foul for three-point line. No, it'll be a foul. Offensive foul, and that'll be on Jada Poland. Hemingway joins me, and Hemi, Alicia Sutton, man, filling it up right now with, 14 points.
Is that any surprise, Joel?
No, sir.
Hey, the Texas commit, one of the top point guards in the class of 2016, such an electric player, been very consistent over the past few days at the PSB Summer Invitational, and now here at the Power 48. Big fan of her game. She's a playmaker. But what I love about Alicia more than anything else, she's so electric but so willing to involve her teammates. She can get her own shot when she needs it, but when she's involving others, she's at her best.
Inbound now. Substitutions for the Phenom. There's a shot floating good. Nice shot in there by Jaden Pimentel. Pimentel now trying to fill it up a little bit. That's her 6th point of the game, a 3rd field goal. Lost it over there in that corner. On the flip side, and we've talked a lot about Honesty Scott Grayson, but just continuing to see her growth, man, just to be a rising sophomore, outstanding class of 2018, already with 7 points. Every time she plays, it seems like to me, she just gets better and better.
You know, she hit a couple of jumpers in the last TV broadcast that we have, and I'm right on board with you. She continues to get better. She's an elite athlete, as well as having elite skill, and that's why we have her as the top guard in the class of 2018 per ProspectsNation.com.
5'10" at Blair Academy. And just so, the one thing I've always liked about her since I saw her way back 2-3 weeks ago, the poise. She's always poised. Hadn't seen a bit of frustration out of her. Shot no good by Maya Johnson. Johnson going to get the rebound. She gets fouled as she has to go back up. And the Missouri crowd across the way lets out a little roar.
Yeah, this is big for the Missouri Phenom. If you're going to be able to compete with the Sparks, you're going to have to do work on the glass. And that's exactly what we're seeing from Johnson. 0-0, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right now, the offensive rebounds. The Sparks have so much length on the front line. They can block your shots. They can rebound. You're not going to be able to get it done always the first time. You're going to have some second and third chance opportunities.
Look at that. They're taking the lead, 36-34. Kick it over to Hill. Hill now to Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson over to Patterson. Patterson puts it on the floor. Now tried to dump it inside to Jimenez, and we've got a foul. And the foul will be on number 33, Morgan Jones. Jones came off the bench, hit that three from the top side. Now here comes Jada Poland back in. Morgan smiles as she has to come out. They inbound it, and now here comes a turnover for the Sparks. And now Pimentel runs the baseline, gives it off to Willard. Willard gonna drive, put the shot up. I heard Skin, no call. Put back by Johnson, no, and now a whistle underneath. Lead official is gonna get Kate Hill with the foul. Class of 2016, Hightstown, New Jersey. She's going to Rutgers, and see Vivian Stringer is here as well, and she's been most of the day out of Petty High School is Kate Hill. A timeout call, 10:08 to go, 36-34. It is a full. We'll take it with them right here at ProspectNation.com and SUV TV. .08 to go. Splits the free throws. It's 37-34. Well, Johnson has gotten to the free throw line and got 3 points already, so she keeps it over. There's a long three to Hill. Hill front iron. No good. Raven Farley-Clark on the putback. Raven Farley-Clark, I'm going to tell you something, Hemi. She has really came on here and has shown the range here the last couple of days.
No question. Kyle Moore and I were talking last night as he got in for the last day of the summer invitational. He asked me, he said, who's the best new kid that you've seen? And I've got a long list of them. But one of the names that came to mind was Raven Farley-Clark, 2017, 6'4". And like you said, has shown range on her jumper. It's not every day that you see a 6'4" kid that can rebound, do work in the lane, and be able to hit the long-range jumper.
Only thing she hadn't did right is defend that, but who can defend Sutton? And she went to the left hand and scored. 39-36 now the Phenom have a 3-point lead. Patterson kicks it back to Raven Farley-Clark, now into Patterson. Patterson gonna drive, almost falling down, good move. Kept her balance and scored.
That's a big move for Patterson. You know, one of the things that we would like to see a little bit more of from her is that ability to finish more consistently.
Jimenez gonna come away with it, a 1-point game as Hill comes into the forecourt. Hill gonna go all the way, left hand layup, no. Rebound is gonna come down. Kick it, there's a three to Hill, no good, back iron. Raven Farley-Clark, offensive rebound. Honestly, Scott Grayson over to Hill. Hill now to Patterson. She was calling for it. She wanted it. Hooked it up off the glass. No, Gilchrist wanted a foul. He didn't get it. Now here comes Pimentel. Pimentel into the forecourt. Stop. Jumper. No good. She likes that little jumper right inside of that. But two people for the Sparks. Who was that? Jimenez and Scott Grayson both tipped it and it goes out of bounds. Substitution. Bellaran now will check in.
You gotta hate to see that when teammates fight over the same ball.
Love to hustle, but not the same ball, and it goes out of bounds. Jimenez will go out, and Lola Bracy will check in. Inbound, nice hook by Maya Johnson. Maya Johnson has came off the bench and done swell work. 5 points, that's her first field goal, 8.5 to go. Push the lead for the Phenom back up to 3.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Johnson's had a good week right here. Solid frame, good touch around the rim.
Bellaran, pull-up jumper, no good, badly missed. Bracy gets the rebound. Bracy has a three. She's been quiet scoring-wise, but affected the game. Sutton, be careful with the palming violation. Gives it over now. There goes Bracy down the lane. Got it blocked by Farley-Clark. Bellaran's got Hill running with her if they got numbers. Bellaran gonna go all the way now. Late pass, good job by Bracy. Staying back, coming into the break and then breaking it up.
Yeah, you're right. A little too late on that dish off. You got to give it up early so maybe you can get it back late. That was all set up by Farley-Clark's block shot, and if you're Low Bracy, you've got to know that there's a 6'4" inside.
And there's another 6'3" cutting to the hoop. Danielle Patterson putting on a show right now. She has 12 in the contest. 41-40, the Sparks now trail by 1.
Great baseline out of bounds play there by Coach Gilchrist. The step out and a little curl there by Patterson and a good finish.
Sutton now swings it over. There's Bracy. Bracy gives it to Roundtree. Roundtree, everything above the perimeter right now on this possession. Near the rings and now over to Bracy. Bracy picked up by Scott Johnson. Gives it down to Maya Johnson. Maya Johnson turned, no good, and now here comes honestly Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson into the forecourt. Right-hand dribble goes behind the back, bounces it over to Bellaran. Bellaran to Kate Hill. Hill dump it down low. Lost it down there. She was going for Bellaran to be out of bounds and over to the Missouri Phenom. So checking in now, the starting center, Kendra Elliott, class of 2016 South High School, Wichita, Kansas.
Good offensive possession there by the Sparks. I like the pass and cut there by Bellaran. Unfortunately, she just couldn't complete the play.
Elliott shot bothered from behind. Patterson ripped it away. Patterson is beginning to go on me too now. Kate Hill up to honestly Scott Grayson. Stop, pull up, jumper, good.
What can you say, Joel?
Just sweet string music, confident, poised, and in control. Poling a layup in transition, her second field goal.
They caught the Sparks strolling back on the defensive end instead of sprinting back. Good pass there. I think that was from Sutton.
Yeah, you know what happens is they looked up and they had the lead for a split second and then was gone. 43-42. Kate Hill jumper in and out. Patterson offensive rebound. Power dribble, put it back up. It was bothered by Poland out of bounds, and it will stay with the New Jersey Sparks. Here's our ProspectNation.com instant replay. Honesty Scott Johnson. One dribble, step, pull up, swish. There it is, that Robert. Man, Patterson moving well and scoring again. Danielle Patterson is turning it on in front of the coaches now. 14 points. Kick it out to Sutton now. Sutton holding out high now, and Coach Bradford looking at him, and no foul. Bellaran, they didn't want the foul, and they gave the foul anyway. So Milan Johnson will check in now for the New Jersey Sparks. Honestly, Scott Grayson will come out.
This is a big opportunity for Patterson. Let me tell you, 2017 kid. She's got all the physical abilities. You see her checking out right now. You mentioned it, 6'3", combo forward. If she can get to the point where she can cut and finish on the move consistently, you're going to see her stock rise way up.
So now kick it back now, and they checking in is Morgan Jones. There's the float, no good. Rebound is going to come down to Jimenez. And Jimenez fought for it, had it taken away, but a foul. Foul down underneath, and let's see, the foul is going to be on the Phenom.
I think that was Low Bracey.
Jimenez will inbound it. Here's Milan Johnson. So the Sparks come across the half-court stripe, leading by 1. 5.5 coming up to go, 44-43. Bellerin between the rings, worked on by Sutton. Sutton with the burnt orange, that's the Texas colors wrapped around her head and her ankles. All right, so a foul called on Lola Bracey. I might be looking for Bracey to break free here. Class of 2017, Kirkwood High School, Kirkwood, Missouri.
Bracey,
All-American.
yeah, Bracey was Bracey's a high-energy kid, and we saw her at EBA Super 64 back in June. She's going to pick up another foul right here, but she was terrific at that camp with her ability to put it on the floor, slash to the bucket. Now she's showing some energy on the defensive end, but right now she's got to play without putting her hands on the offensive player.
44-43, 5:21 to go. And let's see, Kate Hill going to the free throw line. And as Hemi told you, Bracey picked up that foul. So Hill will go through a free throw routine right here in front of C. Vivian Stringer. Missed the free throw, so she split them. Fight for the rebound. They're on the floor, bodies everywhere, and now we've got a foul. Not a jump ball call, but a foul. Let's see. Hold call. And the foul was called on Willard. Willard, who is into the game. Class of 2016, 6'1", Stoutland High School, Alexia Willard. Rebound, off, out of bounds, off the Sparks, and it will be Missouri basketball. 5:08 to go in a two-point game, 45-43. The Sparks leading. Joel Hillsman, Jonathan Hemingway. Glad that you're with us. The Phenom are all in black, trimmed in the blue, and the Sparks are all in the gold with the black numbers. There's a jumper, good, Willard. Even ball game, it's 45 all.
Alexa Willard, 6'1", 2016. You see that pure jumper from the perimeter. You got to love her length.
Milan Johnson, a jumper. It is no good off the iron. Rebound hits the floor, picked up by Blessing. Blessing gonna go off the glass. No, too hard. Got her own offensive rebound, but then she took it down, and then Pimentel stole it away. Pimentel running the break. Now she'll have to peel it back, and we got a double dribble called on Pimentel. Jaden Pimentel out of Parkway North, class of 2017, Chesterfield, Missouri.
Another great game here, Joel. Two terrific teams. Nike team. Scott Grayson here going to go to the free throw line after being fouled on the drive, and she makes the first. Joel, I think she heard your broadcast comment the other day. She's been a little bit more consistent from the free throw line since you made that observation.
That's the only flaw I've seen so far. Now, my eyes are not as keen and as sharp as the coaches that are on Globo Row, but your jinxing skills are working well. Hemingway, love working with Jonathan Hemingway. All the stuff at CoachHemi.com. Look at that, Pimentel. I love that fight right there. What is that? What's her height? 5'3", 5'4" in there just battling.
Yeah, no doubt. You got to have players like Pimentel if you want to win games. You know, that type of energy player. She doesn't necessarily need the ball a lot to be effective, but she's going to defend. She's going to, get loose balls. She's going to get in there and mix it up.
46-45, and it sounds like we're harping on the same thing. Ooh, Scott Grayson. Now we have a whistle. 4:05 to go. Not sure what the stoppage was about. Coach Bradford getting an explanation. Now Coach Gilchrist talking to this ref. Let's see what.
I think the score is right. She made 1 out of 2 free throws, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 46-45.
Yeah, because it was just 45 all with 4:55 to go. So, yeah, 46-45. Scott Grayson now will inbound it and gives it over to Milan Johnson. 4 minutes exact. Man, good defense from Pimentel. Milan Johnson peels it back out to the left. Now, Pimentel not going to let her get comfortable between the rings. Gets a screen from Raven Farley-Clark. Now picked up a dribble. And a pass is stolen. Good shot out of the passing lane. Maya Johnson, layup. No, she blew it. Farley-Clark with the rebound now. Here comes Milan Johnson back this way. Milan with the right-hand dribble. Pimentel really going in there feisty and hungry. And what I wanted to say before we had that stoppage, you and I talked about it during the blowout. You still want to play hard with the coaches and feisty as well. But now Pimentel bringing that energy off the bench for Missouri.
No question. No question. We talked about Coach Gilchrist's team yesterday after being down, by double digits to the Carolina Flames. And, it was his energy. It was really his leadership that sparked his girls make a big comeback, ended up taking it to overtime, and a last-second shot to win it in OT.
Pimentel driving on that baseline. There's a three by Roundtree, short, no, and
out of bounds
on the end line. Yeah. Kate Hill will come in. So now the Sparks have missed 2 free throws in a row, leaving points at the free throw line. 46-45. Coach Bradford urging his Phenom team on.
I think what you're starting to see here is a little bit of fatigue from both of these teams as you see Hill get called for that offensive foul, the push off with the right arm. But as I was talking about fatigue, and this is day 4, okay? Sometimes 2 games a day, if not a game a day. It's getting a little hot. The Atlanta humidity, okay? Hard-fought game, 3 minutes left. Those free throws that normally go down pretty easily, starting to come up a little short.
Timeout call. We're in a 1-point game, 46-45 with 3:17 to go. Time for a ProspectsNation.com instant replay. The driving layup by Miss Alicia Sutton. She's going to Texas. St. Anne, Missouri, class of 2016. And she's put on a show so far in this contest. 16 points for Miss Sutton. 3:17 to go, 46-45. Taking a look inside of the Phenom huddle right now. And at the scorers table with the referees who have done an outstanding job. Give me what we do with Miss Gray. She's over there on that side. She's supposed to be sitting right here with us. Did we run her off or something?
Not sure what happened. Rebecca Gray, one of our national evaluators for ProspectsNation.com. You can follow her at Rebecca Gray PSB. She's got all of the live game tweeting. Make sure that you follow her. Always a good follow.
San Diego State is sitting up top. George Washington is sitting up top. So out of the timeout now, the Missouri Phenom trailing by 1, and Sutton will be inbounding. Joel Hilsman, Jonathan Hemingway, glad to be here with you. Hashtag PSB. Power 48. And you mentioned 4 days of basketball, but you know what the trick is with me, Hemi?
What's that?
I'm not tired of watching anyway. Sutton between the rings going to attack on Kate Hill. Now she peels it back out. We're under 3 minutes, 2:55 to go. Sutton now going to attack, driving, floated up. No good. Iron them kind of didn't roll. She got it blocked from behind. Farley Clark did. It came back out to Roundtree. Jordan Roundtree over to Sutton. Sutton with 2:37. It is a 1-point game. Long cross-court pass to Pimentel. Pimentel shot up, Back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Naomi Jimenez. Jimenez is doubled, gets it up ahead now to Kate Hill. Hill gonna come into the forecourt, gonna race all the way, and a foul, body bumper, she got fouled. 2:19 to go. 46-45, now Bellarmine will check back in for the Spark. Kate Hill at the free throw line for the 1-and-1 free throw. No good. Rebound is going to come down to Poland. Coach Gilchrist did not like that missed free throw. That's 3 straight missed free throws from his bunch. There's Roundtree, a long 3, no good. Johnson on the glass. Maya Johnson sticks it back up and in good. Offensive rebound and put back her second field goal. She has 7 in the game, and she's been very effective in this contest. 1-point lead as we go under 2 minutes. Kate Hill worked on by Pimentel between the wings. Right hand dribble now, crosses her back up. Over to Honesty Scott Grayson. Grayson guarded by Sutton. That might be a matchup. She gives it back up though. Nothing was there. Hill looking to get a screen, doesn't use it from Farley Clark. Goes all the way, floats it off the glass. It wouldn't roll in. Rebound by Johnson. Maya Johnson, effective minutes off the bench now for this Missouri Phenom team. Bounce pass from over to Pimentel. A 3. Good.
And she holds the 3 fingers up in the air.
And then smacks her hands in motion and said, let's go. A 4-point game, 50-46 with 1:26 to go. The assist to Sutton. It's time for a ProspectNation.com. The Missouri crowd across the way really enjoying it and having fun. And if you can't tell that that's not a Missouri crowd, well, there's one guy leading it all, putting that hat back on. That's the St. Louis Cardinals. That's the Missouri folks. So now you look at Coach Bradford in the huddle.
Yeah, we talked about Pimentel earlier in the game, just a moment ago with her energy, that she brings to the defensive end, and, how fitting it is for her to hit the 3, on the offensive end. To put them up 4, minute 26 left in this game.
Yeah, she has 9 points in the game, but like you said, her energy, and the thing that I like about it is she came off the bench. And I just like it when you come off the bench, a lot of people could soak and moan and may want to start.
Yeah.
But coming off the bench sometimes may be better for your team. They may need that off the bench.
No doubt. And hey, we talk about this all the time in coaching, to your players. You've got to accept your role, and when your time is called, you got to be ready to fulfill.
Yes, sir. You're right. Farley Clark now holds it. 77 seconds. A turnover out of the timeout. Johnson gets it up ahead. Here's Pimentel. Pimentel's going to peel it back out now and give it to Sutton. They're going to try to work some of that clock now. It's a 4-point game, and now a foul is called. Foul call on Bellarmine. 50-46 substitution now. Jimenez will be coming in, as well as Milan Johnson. Coach Gilchrist now going to pull out.
Hey, match up! Match up!
Raven Farley Clark will come out, and Honesty Scott Grayson. We've seen Coach Gilchrist do this at the end of game situation.
Yeah, he's great with those situational substitutions. And great defense over here by Bellarmine, denying Alicia Sutton. I was about to say, if I'm the Phenom, I got to feel pretty good about my chances putting the ball in Sutton's hands, because that she's going to be a good handler and should be a solid free throw shooter.
Yep, should be. It's the 1-and-1 now. 59 seconds to go, 50-46. Well, Honesty Scott Grayson will come back in. The situational substitution that Hemi and I have alluded to. And Milan Johnson goes out. So now free throw by Sutton. Good. Standing up there and stroking it in.
And of course, at PeachStateBasketball.com events, we shoot only a 1-on-1 at 10 fouls, no double bonus, for those of you at home wondering.
$18 points in the contest for Alicia Sutton. And now the lead, 52-46. Coach Gilchrist said, come on, let's go. Hill into the forecourt. Hill goes behind the back. And Patterson Peel, there's a 3. O'Reilly, long off, no good. Good box by Maya Johnson, and got the rebound. As Patterson was hustling to try and go save it, she boxed her out and then saved it herself. Sutton gets it up ahead to Pimentel. Pimentel to Sutton. Sutton will come in and get fouled by Kate Hill with 35 and 2/10 seconds.
Good ball handling right there by the Phenom, and of course it was all set up by the defensive rebound. Good defense by the Phenom, and they've got a chance to go ahead and seal this away.
Surely do. Alicia Sutton going to the free throw line the last time. Class of 2016. She's 5'8", Parkway North out of St. Anne, Missouri. She's going to Texas. Free throw good. $19 points in the contest for Alicia Sutton. She goes through a free throw routine again. It's good. She has 20. And the lead now is 8 with 35 and 7/10 seconds. Bellaran will roll it in, and Kate Hill will pick it up. Hill will cross the timeline and lost it on the floor. Bellaran picked it up, and now a foul on the floor, and that'll be on Jordan Roundtree. Roundtree, class of 2016, Kirkwood High School, Kirkwood, Missouri. She only has 2 points in the game, both coming from the free throw line. Honesty Scott Grayson will take a seat. Milan Johnson will check in. Also, Alexia Willard will check in. Class of 2016 for Maya Johnson. Really like what Maya Johnson did today. Very effective minutes for her. She had 7 points and a number of rebounds and a number of key plays that had helped her ball club down the stretch. 28 and 6/10 seconds. Bellaran to 1-1. Free throw. Good. Bellaran. Bellaran with 3 points. Had a high point moment yesterday in a sudden death game winner over the Carolina Flames. No good. Missed the second one. Rebound by Poland. Poland now fouled by Jimenez with 24 and 9/10 seconds. 54-47. Scott Grayson now and Patterson will come back in. Milan Johnson will go out, as well as Jimenez. Coach Gilchrist, very vocal, reminding them to box out. Jada Poland at the free throw line. She missed. Rebound on the floor, out of bounds, and it will go to the Sparks with 22 and 8/10 seconds. So Bellaran will inbound it. And they bounce it in to Kate Hill. Hill's got to hurry up. 54-47, they trail. Hill going to go all the way with a layup. Good. And a timeout called by the Sparks with 16 seconds. It's a 5-point game, 54-49.
Well, typically this is supposed to be elementary, Joel. You know, handle the ball, make your free throws. But we've seen stranger things in the game of basketball, right?
Stranger things in the game of basketball, and I don't like to call them strange. I like to call them fun things when it's at a PSB event, because that's just what it wants. We are glad that you have been able to join us for our coverage the past 4 days here for the PSB Summer Invite, and now today's action, the PSB Summer Invite. ProspectNation.com, powered by SUV TV. Brandon Clay, who joins us from time to time. A pleasure working with Chris Hansen today. Always a pleasure working with Hemi, and then a pleasure working with Chris Watkins. A foul in the backcourt. Pimentel was fouled with 13 and 7/10 seconds. Marcus Burnett and his crew, Lisa Burnett. I think we got us an intern we can count on in the future. I think so, yeah. Jonathan, he came through an intern. I was actually talking about this one. So going to the free throw line is Pimentel. Milan Johnson will check in, and now going out will be Blessing Ejiofor. 13 and 7/10 seconds. And Pimentel with a 1-and-1. Free throw. Front iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Bellaran. There's still a chance. Bellaran up ahead with 10 seconds. Bellaran with 9. With 8, Bellaran going to go all the way with the layup. It rolled off the rim. No, they can't get it. Patterson put it in good, but the clock's going to run out on them. Patterson put it in. 54-51. The final score, and the Missouri Phenom get the win, and a big, big effort from Alicia Sutton, with 20 points to lead the way for the Missouri Phenom. Final score once again, 54-51. The Phenom with the 3-point win over the New Jersey Sparks. For everyone in our entire crew, we thank you for joining us. ProspectNation.com, powered by SUV TV. We'll see you down the road right here, SUV TV.